Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow feelings of worry, stress, or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in, scan your face for any feelings of tension, perhaps around your eyelids, forehead, jaw, and just release that tension as you breathe out, feeling a wave of relaxation, breathing in and breathing out. Notice your breath starting to slow down, breathing in slower and breathing out deeper than you normally would, as you accept the suggestion that the deeper you breathe, the deeper relaxed you become. Not because relaxation is necessary, it's just useful to enable your brainwaves to shift to the level where your imagination is enhanced. Breathing in and breathing out. Allow a wonderful feeling of intention to be activated. And right now, the intention is simply to create a way of influencing the future to your will. As you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine there is a doorway that leads to the most impressive, majestic study that you've ever seen. Imagine walking through the door, and maybe there's a smell in the air, and maybe there's a large, opulent desk. As you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine a comfortable chair in front of that desk. I want you to imagine there is a thick, leather-bound book filled with blank pages. It's an old style of book. And on the front, perhaps in gold writing, or perhaps engraved there on the front, are the words, "The Magical Book of Manifestation." Next to the book, I want you to imagine a very special pen. And maybe it's an old-fashioned quill with a pot of ink. Maybe it's a metal pen, perhaps made of silver or gold, perhaps even encrusted with jewels. Whatever comes to mind when you hear the words, "a very special pen," is exactly what your imagination will create right next to that magical book of manifestation. As you think back to your past, notice how many wonderful things you manifested. Experiences, friendships. Imagine those things that wouldn't have happened had you not set an intention, activated the resources like tenacity, determination, stubbornness, but also flexibility. I want you to get a sense that manifestation is a skill you are already highly adept in. Breathe in and breathe out as you stare at this book in this majestic study. Imagine Imagine turning the cover over and seeing the very first blank page. You can't help but think, this book has magical properties. As it is written, so it is done. That whatever you write on these pages will create a chain reaction through space and time, so the universe conspires to your favor to manifest whatever you write in these pages. So let's start. As you imagine holding that special pen and simply writing the words, I am happy. As you write the words on the pages, notice the handwriting, the size of the letters, the color of the ink on the page. And notice the magical book of manifestation is already getting to work. And perhaps a memory comes to mind, a happy memory. Or perhaps there's something that you know you can be grateful for that facilitates a happy feeling. Allow your hands, your fingers to feel the texture of the book. As you hold this book, feel its power and potential. Recognize it as a key to unlocking your deepest desires and ambitions. Every word you write in this book is imbued with intention, turning thoughts into tangible goals that become realities. You believe in the magic of the book. Trust that what you write sets the universe in motion to fulfill your desires. With each word you write, gain clarity of your purpose. Have a deep sense that your path will unfold before you. You don't need to know how things will work. Just trust that they will. So it is written, so it is done. Feel the certainty that your written words will become your reality. On the second blank page, write down the words, I am confident. Again, notice the weight of the pen in your hand, the style of the writing, and feel almost a glow around the letters that the book knows what to do. It takes your words, influences the resources within you, like it's unlocking a vault to the very emotions required to create self-fulfilling prophecies. Become acutely aware of the synchronicities, those around you. Notice how the universe aligns to bring your written words to life. Imagine on the third blank page, writing down the words, I will live a life free of regrets. Notice the intention behind the words. Write them down on the blank page. Feel that the magical book of manifestation is getting to work. Let your subconscious mind and reticular activating system work together, guiding you to notice opportunities and clues that lead you to your goals. As you write, vividly visualize your goals. See them in your mind's eye as if already achieved. Maybe on the fourth blank page, decide on something that you feel is your unique contribution to impacting the world. And write that down as if it has already happened, happening, and will happen, all in the same sentence. Feel a deep emotional connection to what you write. Let the joy and excitement of achieving these desires fill you. Let the very act of writing this book be a release from any limiting beliefs. Feel them dissolve and dissipate with each word you pen, much like a black hole dissipating into the vast space of the universe when their time has come. Tune your senses to recognize opportunities that arise. Understand that each one is a step closer to your written goals. Write down the things that are within your control, that you will do everything within your power to have your unique impact on the world, and feel the gratitude for this magical process. Appreciate each moment of writing and visualizations. As you write down the words, notice that one of the resources already opening within you is patience. You can enjoy that patience and trust in the timing of the universe. Know that what you desire is on its way to you. Allow yourself to think bigger than ever before, and maybe write something down that involves people or situations way beyond your control. As you write it down, visualize it, perhaps as if you're seeing something from the perspective of someone else. Maybe you could imagine doing something that would create a ripple effect. The association with a person harnesses and leverage their credibility or giant audience. Imagine the very thing you want happening. As you write down the words, gain the courage from those written words. Be emboldened to take the necessary steps that influence the probability of exactly what you desire happening. Let your desires written in the book align with your true self and your highest good. When you write something in the book will activate synchronicities and coincidences, things that were invisible before you start to notice, but also be open to the changes and growth that come with your manifestations. Welcome every setback as a feedback loop and just a natural part of your journey. Whether it's in reality or in your imagination, review those written words to see if they still hold that emotional impact at the point where you wrote them down. The things you wanted as a child, you don't want as an adult. And you may write things in the book where you want them when you write them, but don't want them when you read them back. Allow this to be a clue, a sign that you have more important things to manifest. You can use the book to reflect on your journey, to see how far you've come and how your thoughts have materialized. Celebrate each achievement, no matter how small, that brings you closer to your written desires. And then write down something on one of the blank pages, just for fun, just to see if the magical book of manifestation can go about with the silly, frivolous things as diligently as those very things that will impact the world. Feel a playful, light-hearted, cheerful spirit ripple throughout you, knowing that you are full of wisdom and joy. Every now and then you can renew your intentions to make sure that your goals and desires are updated and aligned with your ever-evolving self. As you close the book and put down the pen, you can almost see magical dust glowing around the book as you trust that the magical book of manifestation is already getting to work. Your mindset is more powerful than ever before. Your ability to set forth a chain reaction of events that will lead to incredible experiences in your future is just a natural part of where your life is going from now into the future. As you breathe in and breathe out, it's time to leave this special study, knowing that you can return here whenever you choose to review the intentions in your book, but also to set new ones, to harness the infinite power of your mind and the universe to bring about exactly what you desire. As you leave the study, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully with the present moment, feeling that already some of what you desire is already occurring. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken up feeling happy and confident, full of belief that you will live a life free of regrets and that you will manifest your greatest possible desire. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.